Alright, we're back. It is absolutely time to go and deal with the snake in the forest. Now, do I remember where that is? Not entirely. That's into the decay. Ah, it's up there. And I can get up and around that way. Okay, so I just need to run past all this. I always kind of forget that this is not up against, like, a wall, essentially, that I can, get away from that, that I can go up this way. Always take the opportunity. Oh, I can't get around that? Okay, fine. Absolutely always take the opportunity. Oh, I got a gold coin. Do. 2 for 1. Okay, so snake in the forest should be right around here. Got a fountain, yep. And it starts with talking to a crying individual. Weeping maiden. You approach a young woman weeping sorrowfully into her palms. She catches her breath for a moment and then looks longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corners of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sobs, she composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man with the voice of a meadowlark. Oh, whoops, I skipped that too much. I get it, he dumped you. Well, don't worry, there's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. What? No, he loves me and I love him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you? The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. She slips back into a melancholic gaze out over the lake. Even now I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quacking waterfowl, faint notes of some faraway stringed instrument whisper through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere. I just know it. She crumples into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now, I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find out where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. Alright. Time to find the tardy bardy. Yeah, press tab to view. Okay. So. It is not right away. Okay, there we go. Reveal the source of the sounds by the forest lake. Let's go! Oh, bugger, it's those things. Okay, I need the dolls. So, real quick, I need to go to crafting. I need to make a doll. Do I have the materials? I need some of that. Select. I can make a sewing kit. Okay. Well, here we go. Well, time to pick up some snot because, Alright, what all was that? Let's see. I probably need to be moving before I, Oh, can I not go this way? Come on! Well, I got goblin snot out of it at least. Okay. Go back around this way. Man. Alright, can't go up there. Oh, lakeside, okay. The music seems strongest on this shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters. Maybe that fool bard's hiding way out there. Bah, but I swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly some unseen voice chitters mockingly into your ear. Ho ho, hee hee, the musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there. Just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. Oh, bugger, I need a revealing thing, don't I? Okay, where's my revealing stuff? Do I already have one? I think I might. Hold on. Yeah, I just forgot. He. Caught him. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ack! Let me go, you knobbly pot! You're crushing the life out of me! Where's your rhymes now? You trifling little pest, what do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is the slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you play smart with me, I'll pop off your head like a daisy. Ooh, you mean that music? It's the sound of the snakes traveling circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door's the thing that travels, you see? And right now the door's out in the lake, but you'll never get in. You give the wretched sprite a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. Ack! Only Fey folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all you big folk out unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? Ha! We're a pixie, not one of those flamby-pamby mushroom herders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh, look, there's a fairy now. Why didn't you go ask her? You turn to look, but in a moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. I knew that was the case. Ouch! You sneaky little blighter! Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Okay. It's definitely here. Investigate the basin by the forest lake. Is that this thing? It's this thing. Pushing aside the thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your finger around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off as if drawn in by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers, which I believe I have. I don't have the blue feathers! Alright. Yeah, I need bird feathers. Which means I need snap traps. Whoops. Wrong thing. Let's see. I have snap traps. Okay. Alright, where's the closest, bluebird? There you are. Now we just wait. I think that'll give me 1 feather. Oh, I have 2 out of 3. I just need 1 more, I think. Yeah, okay. Well, that was quick and easy. Okay. Let's get the bird feathers in there. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing winding circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. Let's move! Okay. We are here. Interesting music. Villagers with 1,000-yard stares and not noticing you're here. Yep. This is fairy tale stuff. Dizzy wizards, stereotypically dressed in all the trappings people associate with magic, likely compensating for something. Distant strong man, a well-muscled Hulk, flexing with a faraway look in his eyes. Okay, yep, this is what we're dealing with. Alright then. Snake would like to meet you. He seems to be in some kind of trance. Okay. Snake is good to us. People really like these parlor tricks. An almost hypnotic motion. Okay. Yeah. Metronomic juggler. Metronomic juggler. Okay. Yeah. I'll just take all those. Do a little run around this area. Make sure I'm not missing anything much. I'm being told often that the snake would like to meet me. I only just got here. Okay. Looks like the way to go is through here, the silk tent. And there it is. Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. Ah, I just came here in search of a bard. That's him outside, right? With the lute? The minstrel. Yes, he is working off a debt to me. All those folk out there seem a touch addled. What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something, just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you, some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? No, no, no. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a fortune teller foreteller of fortunes, and a keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. Ah, a skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remembered. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopic mosaics around against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent's coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait! Get off me, you worm! You wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. Yep, so we know how that works. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside of the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. Humph. I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. Just a funny way to put it. I'd better come up with a plan for the next time I go in there. Festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they fumble about in a haze. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but ne'er away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror but shattered, its pieces have scattered, if mended we may be set free. Down the wishing well spring to the swamp's moonlit ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden? Speak plainly, you warbling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Ha! Maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. Alright. We are going on a quest for mirror pieces. I wonder if this is the point where the, that bit of the swamp I never got through is gonna open up. Because there's that bit where the troll was in the way. Oh, still my beating heart, have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh yes, it was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small cracked hand mirror. Probably not the best place to keep something like that. But one night, it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. Yeah, those are sharp bits. Don't put them next to your breasts. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree. Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. Okay. So we've got the forest well, we've got the swamp, and then the pixie tree. And the pixie tree could be interesting, because I think it's here. Pixie nest. This gnarled tree is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. You reach for a sharp piece of broken glass that could be the mirror shard, but pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out from the tree's knotholes. A familiar cackling voice floats above the others. You again, Kettlehead. What do you want now? I've come for that mirror shard. Hand it over and I won't have to strangle you again. No way! We need shinies to keep gross fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What? Since when are the fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around, do you? But maybe we can work something out. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, see? They've been building these stupid little stone shrines of theirs, and worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard them. So we can't go anywhere near, but maybe a big stomper like you can take care of the problem for us. And then you'll give me that shard? Hey, if there ain't no fairies, we don't need no fairy repellent. Okay, so I have destroyed one fairy shrine by accident, earlier when I was messing with those things. Unfortunately, I've got the terrible feeling that I'm going to need more skeeter snoots in order to make more sewing kits, in order to make more dolls, in order to get through their guards. Yeah. Oh no, this one is, this one's different. What does this one need again? Cinderbox. Okay, that's right, that's what that was. So at the very least, I don't have to do it for that. Thankfully, I have the stuff for it. Good, I can get a fairy for it. Now where's the last one? Is the question. It's not down here or anything, is it? No. I have very little memory. I think that might be... There's the wishing well. I think it might be down there where the... I've never clicked on it, though. Where all the pixies, the fairies are? I mean... they sure are here, but there's no shrine. Where's the shrine? I might as well catch a bunch. I can use the stuff. Never pass up an opportunity for a little bit of gathering. Okay. So it's not there. It has to be... They're in the forest, so I know they're somewhere around here. I just don't know precisely where. Grab that. Nope, grab a hole. Yep. Okay. Guarded by things. Guarded by mercenaries. So there was the dryad thing. There were the, little goblins. Where's the third one? I feel like I should probably look on my map. It's not over here, I know that, because this is too easy to get to. Yeah, it's not there. Is it up here? Not that, no. No, it's not up here, even though there is a little gobby. Get away. Get lost. Go away. Oh, there. Okay. So, I need the sleepy meats. I've got plenty of meats. I need the sleepy. I've got just enough stuff to do it, so good. Okay. Alright. Hey, buddy. Take a nap. Also, I'm, just... While I'm here, you know? Let me chop it, thank you. Having a terrible time of that. There we go. Okay, so that's relatively cleared up. Yep. Okay, I've got all those. Now I need the, just go back to the pixie tree. In order to, hopefully, fulfill the deal and get their shard. If not, I'm squishing some pixies. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Hey, good, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. Good. Take it. Alright. So, the well should be down here somewhere, I think. I could be terribly lost again, but I think it's down here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I need to go in here. Am I finally gonna get to those back areas or something? Okay. Okay, while I'm here, I need to get clay. I use so much of it. Okay. Ooh, that was a good bit of stuff. Okay, nothing else. Don't care about the frog that much. I'll catch it eventually. But it's okay otherwise. Still locked. Okay, is it the little critter that I need to deal with in the, little barrow? Yep. You hike up the hem of your skirt from the ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small damp cave. A pale shape quickly retreats farther into the dark space. You hear the labored breath of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Hello there. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature glazes longingly at the light of the world above while simultaneously cowering from it. Poor dear, what are you doing down in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? Two thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass while the other hand reaches out to you, begging for food. I need roast beast. Let me craft a roast beast. There we go. The creature snatches up the meat so quickly you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice and you hear satisfied munching from within. We take the mirror shard. Okay, good. The last one is in the swamp. Now, once again, I am currently assuming that this is the point where I can actually move past the troll thing. However, I'm gonna have to find the troll thing again. The easy way would be to use my map. I know. To that end, I probably should just use it. Let's see. Decay, into the swamp. So the swamp's all the way up there, but into the decay technically would be faster. Because then I just teleport to the relevant place in the swamp. So I think we'll do that. Just to make things quick. Is this the swamp? This is the swamp. Excellent. Okay. Now. I need... That's the dark wood. That's not what I want. Forest path. Oh, it's down the sick house. Really? Okay. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. This is find the shard in the swamp, not find the shard in the sick house. Alright, let's go. Where do I find the shard? Does she have it? No? Right. I didn't ever get the animation for that, I guess. Nothing here. Where am I supposed to look? It did say the sick house, right? Maybe it's out here? Find the shard in the swamp. Here's the thing. I do not know where I'm supposed to go at this point, because my assumption was the troll, but then the map said... Hold on. Is the map saying something else? No. The leech. No, it's not it. Where the heck do I find the shard in the swamp? Go back in? I'm wondering if the map is misleading me. Because I'm not seeing anything here. But the snake quest sent me towards the sick house when I was in the swamp. But there's nothing in this area. I swear there's nothing in this area. Where am I supposed to go? Nothing's really interactable. Huh. Okay, back to the swamp then. Oh, there. There it is. It's next to the sick house. Oh my god. Okay. That's a lot of them. Oh no. I need so many sewing kits. Oh god, I think I need one for each of them. Oh no. Okay. Okay, time to make an absolute ton of, sewing kits, which means I need so many Skeeter Snoots. Oh my god. How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I need 5 Skeeter Snoots. Technically, I probably need 4. But, yeah, just in case. Oh, goodness. There's one. Okay. Well. Where's the big crowd of them? I think they were by a road somewhere. Down this way. Yeah, they were. Oh, I only got 2! Where is it? There it is. Oh, man. Okay. Now the great question is, how many sewing kits can I make? I have just enough if I do not miss any of them. And that's gonna be the hard part, really. Okay. Should I just get one more just in case? No, I'll just... I don't want them to respawn if I fail. I don't know if they will. I hope they wouldn't. I hope it's not that exacting. But, yeah. Okay. Okay. Dancing totem. Okay, so maybe I don't need that? Stick totems. Okay, I just need to get close enough. Dang it. These animated wooden effigies seem engaged in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around reflective fleece of glass embedded in the soft ground. We lean in for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble. Oh, I needed something else! Moonlight globe. God damn it. Alright. I made my assumption and it was wrong. I need a moonlight globe. Right. What is that? Oh, I've got plenty of stuff for that. Glitter bomb. Okay. Well, thank goodness I had everything. Okay. So do I need to just use it here? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't see it in my inventory, so maybe not. Okay, there we go. I just had to get close enough. There we go. You cast the glowing globe into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and knock their wooden limbs into each other. You take the opportunity to slip between their tall frames and snatch the mirror shard. Let's go. Okay, they are happy now. Let's go back to the Weeping Maiden. What's the fastest way there? This way, I think. Back into the forest. And then upwards. Not that way. This way. Here we go. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. Somehow, yes. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on the lake, the ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new! Oh! The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears roll down her cheeks. Great excuse for not having to remake her character portrait. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love, I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? You were so beautiful upon your balcony, a bum like me could never get your attention. So I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror. But then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it, it slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes, oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is being stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait. Oh, no. Yep. Well, that just went interestingly. Alright, let's go confront the snake. This is why open communication is important. Back again, take a seat and let me gaze into your eyes. Do I have to put the mirror? I do. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Collect the soul of the snake. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you can faintly make out a tiny wriggling shape trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. There we go. The souls of the bear, leech, snake, and ox jostle in your satchel with fearful energies. That's that, then. I better get these back home to the goat before he ransacks the rest of the place. Quest completed. Alright. And with that, it's empty. Everybody seems to have done a run for it. Can't really blame them. It's gotta be disconcerting. Okay. Or are we talking? Looks like the two of them are working things out. Good. Okay. With that, we go up here. We go down there. This way, that, and the other. Into the decay. And finally, back home. Let's go ahead and see what happens next. Into the shrine, and been a while. Hello, sleeping maiden. Hello, goat. The goat rears its head at the sight of you. Its hooves pound the ground excitedly. Most excellent! I can sense the presence of spirits about you. You must have captured the souls I have asked for. No small task, I can tell you that. Just what do you plan on doing with them? Oh, this and that. Nothing you must concern yourself with. What's important is that you are one step closer to fulfilling your contract with me. Just go ahead and place them in the shrine there. I'll take care of the rest. The goat shakes his head towards a carved relief at the back of the room, grinning in a horrible way that no goat should. You approach the shrine and open your satchel, the stuffed bear. As you bring the stuffed bear close to the carved stone relief in the wall, it spontaneously bursts into flames in your hands, burning away until only a harsh red stone remains. The stone zips out of your grasp and straight into a socket on the wall, buzzing like some angry insect. You are buffeted by flashes of the bear's wrath, drunken roaring, cowering bodies, splintered wood, the smell of honey. As with the first, the mummified husk of the leech turns to ash as you bring it close to the wall, leaving only a glowing orb in its place. Images of the leech slither into your mind, the prick of a needle, the drip, drip, drip of draining fluids, soothing words, restless sleep. Prismatic colors flash through your head at the thought of the snake, secrets lapped up by a forked tongue, whispers beneath the sound of festivities. The ox brings with him the overbearing heat of the midday sun, the salty tang of sweat in the soil, suffering, sacrifice, solitude. There they are. Look at them burning in the back. You step away from the shrine and its smoldering stones, your burdens suddenly feel much lighter. Beside you, the sleeping maiden stirs in her slumber, but does not wake. Now then, you've had a very long day. Why don't you go get some rest? Tomorrow we shall pick up bright and early. Yes, I am quite tired. And awake we are. All right. So with that, we'll go ahead and close this chapter and find out what awaits us the next run. Thanks for hanging out, and have a good one. Bye!